here's the blueprint I'm gonna use to get to 21-inch arms. Currently at 20-inch arms cold without a pump. What has gotten me to 20-inch arms will not get me to 21s. I'm going to need to change a couple things, evolve my training. Let's get into the specifics of exactly what I'm gonna do. Number one, frequency, how often. I'm going to train arms once every 3 days. So Monday's arms, Tuesday, Wednesday off, arms again Thursday, etc. Previously, I've been training arms 3 times a week, a little more often, and I am speculating that a good portion of those sessions, I'm going into them like 80 to 90% recovered, and I think that I can get more growth by going into every session 100% recovered, even if I have to train a little less often. Okay, volume, I am doing 3 heavy, intense working sets for both biceps and triceps in each workout. And then at the end of the session, I do a finisher, rest, pause, or myo reps, or a drop set. That usually consists of about 3 to 4. I continue to use the superset structure where I do triceps, rest, biceps, rest. That'd be 1 round, and then repeat again. I like to train this way because I've found that pushing multiple sets close to my maximum output, or what I could do when I'm completely fresh, to be correlated with my body growing or my arm muscles growing. So I like to emphasize the ability to keep the muscle as recovered as possible, and doing a superset allows for an extended rest period for each muscle group. You hit your triceps, you rest, you hit your biceps, you rest. That whole time the triceps have been resting, and vice versa for the biceps. In terms of rest times, which is something I think a lot of people overlook and don't pay attention to, I rest about 3 to 5 minutes in between each set. So we hit a set of triceps, rest 3 to 5 minutes, hit a set of biceps, rest 3 to 5 minutes. Again, I found this extended rest time to allow me to make more progress. The following variables will all change workout to workout. So that is rep range, weight, and tempo. I like to operate anywhere roughly in the 8 to 20 rep range, although some sessions I will lower the weight and do higher reps at a slower tempo. Other sessions will increase the weight, increase the tempo, go faster, and lower the reps. All 3 of these variables play off of each other. How many reps, how much weight, and how fast you move the weight. And I've found that trying to create some type of novelty stimulus, workout to workout, or even week to week, let's say, to be beneficial in stimulating additional muscle growth. So these 3 variables I continuously adjust and play around with kind of by feel. Of course, intensity, I like to push all of my sets to complete failure, and I will continue to do so, largely because it's a lifestyle. The exercises will continue to remain the same. The overhead dumbbell tricep extension and standing easy bar curls, although at the end for my drop set finisher, I will switch to hammer curls quite often for the biceps. Now, in terms of the drop set finisher that I do, I will typically do something like with triceps, for example. I'll lower the weight for my working weight. Let's say the working weight was 125 pounds. I'll go down to maybe the 80, and I will do a set all the way to failure, and then I'll rest 20 seconds, and then do another set with the 80, rest 20 seconds, and 1 more set for a total of 3. Alternatively, sometimes I'll drop the weight as I go. I'll do the first set with 90, second set with 70, third set with 50. And then after I finish that with the triceps, I'll just rest like 1 to 2 minutes, and I'll apply the exact same structure that I did with the tris to the biceps for that finisher. I find this way of training is maximizing both gaining strength and focusing on progressive overload, which I do in the beginning of the session, longer rest times. And then at the end, trying to maximize the pump, higher reps, shorter rest times, intensity techniques. Sometimes I add in partials as well. Of course, the whole time I will be tracking all of my lifts using the Gains Tracker app to try to make sure that I'm continuing to objectively progress on the reps and the weight that I'm doing. Overall, I think the 2 main areas for improvement are going to be 1, the additional recovery, the extra rest days, which is harder for me to do. It's easier for me to go train. I'm really gonna have to push myself to take that extra rest day. And 2, to focus on developing my mind-muscle connection further. So I believe I've done a good job of tracking my lifts using the app and pushing myself to gain reps and up the weight. But within this, I think I could do a better job of actually controlling the weights and engaging in a better mind-muscle connection as I chase progressive overload. And obviously it's always difficult to juggle both of them, but I think making sure that I hold on to feeling the muscle move rather than just moving the weight, and the additional rest days. I think those are the two main things that are gonna propel me to 21-inch arms within the next 4 months. September 1st is the goal. Wish me luck. Follow along. Leave me some of your support and love. Appreciate all of you. And let's get absolutely ginormous freaking pipe daddies. The ARM program, all of the ARM courses I've done over the past, all the information I have kind of condensed down into a useful structure that's easy to follow, video-based lessons, exact workout protocols, exact training programs for you to use. And the Gains Tracker app, of course, is also in the description for you to utilize to track your progress. Hope that helps you to use some of these ideas to potentially program into your ARM training routine. Ultimately, you should experiment on yourself. If you're going to use any of these structures that I've suggested, don't just assume that it will 100% work and be blind to that. Apply it to yourself and listen to what your body tells you, and then adjust your approach as you go. That will give you more value than anything else. Have a great day. Go get some gains. Peace.